What happened to Tyre Nichols bears some similarities to George Floyd's killing.
We have Floyd's brother and his wife, Philonise and Keeta Floyd, here with us now. Thank you both so much for joining us and for being strong to come on and talk to us today. We know that there are a lot of differences in this case, but some similarities too. Philonise, what went through your mind when you heard about what happened in Memphis?
It was devastating, especially when I seen the video. Just constantly looking at the blows, because every time he was hit, I was thinking about my brother. Every time I watched him moan and he was screaming for his mom, I thought about my brother, and his mom is still alive, and she would endure this pain. My mom has passed, and it clearly spoke out to me that they needed help, and they need people to get out there and just make change, period. It's sad. It's sad.
They were, the officers involved in all of this were quickly slammed with second-degree murder charges. Did you feel like that was any potential moving in the right direction at all, that this happened fairly quickly for them?
I'm glad that they did what they supposed to have did. They moved swiftly and quick. That's the same thing they should have did when it happened to my brother. But instead, they had police officers and the military outside of David Chauvin's home. They had put them on the investigation. To me, this is the way you're supposed to move when things like this happen. When you have problems with law enforcement or any situation, period, you move quickly, because there's people on the other side that are going through so much pain because they're not going to see their loved one anymore. All I can tell you is you're going to see a toe tag on one end, and at home you're going to be in a household with your family, and you are the person that murdered this young man. So
many people are wondering what can be done so that this doesn't happen again. The George Floyd Justice and Policing Act passed the House but failed in the Senate. What's it going to take to pass meaningful legislation, and what would that mean to have this act passed?
People have to care. People have to get out and speak up. I'm constantly getting out. I'm trying to let everybody know, hey, we need to pass this law. There's too many families out here that's losing loved ones. You got to think about not just George Floyd. You just lost Tyre Nichols. You got to think about Eric Garner. You have to think about Breonna Taylor. It's so many others. Dante Wright, Botham Jean. So many people have died due to the injustices of law enforcement. This is the reason, and this is a valid reason why. Because if you would have passed these laws a long time ago, we wouldn't be having this right now. The fact that it passed in the House, but it's in the Senate collecting dust, you have to wipe spider webs off, it's just sitting there. It's a time for critical thinking, and people need to get out right now and promote it.
I can't help but notice your shirts talking about turning pain into purpose. Explain what you're trying to do and how you're really turning some really tough things that you've been through into purpose now.
That's right. So we began to build the Philonise and Keeta Floyd Institute for Social Change. And one of the things that we do is we work diligently alongside our city and state government officials to bring about impactful interventions to make sustainable change long term, right? And so we also go into communities. We bring about awareness to those that are underserved. We have youth enrichment programs, and we're working to build a bold research program for social, justice and the impact that we face daily.
We also are at a time where we need more good officers out there, right? We need people to want to go out there and protect our cities and do it the right way. So what's your message when it comes to the recruitment issue that's going on in police departments as well?
You got to talk to them, because they can be having mental health crises of their own. Most of these guys come from the military, and they seem to me that's like the perfect solution then. But at the same time, you have a lot of guys that are coming out of school, and most of these guys coming out of high school, I hate to say it, most of them either been picked up, beat up, and they just want to take the law into their own hands. It's disturbing that you have people like that, but my thing is, you got good police officers and you have bad ones. You shouldn't have to sort them out. And to me, to make change is you have to get out and you have to speak and have to know who you're hiring, because this same police officer could have murdered somebody over here, and then you will rehire this same police officer. I will work diligently with him, me and my wife. If anything that they wanted to talk about, whatever, the conversation is always here. We don't want this flame to die. We want it to continue to reign out across America, because that same flame for George Floyd, keep that same flame out, because we need it for what just happened to Tyre Nichols. We need it for all the others who have perished the same way due to murders.
Well, you're definitely aspiring change by keeping the conversation alive. Thank you for taking time to talk about a tough situation. And I know that this opened some tough wounds for you, so you're brave to talk. Thanks for that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great week. We appreciate it.